Hi, today we will discuss about MEP points to check prior to signing the tenancy agreement for your food and beverage units. Hi, this is Muneer Ahmed, co-founder and project manager at BTU Electromechanical Works LLC. We are HVAC Contractor for big projects and MEP Contractor for fit-out works. Now let us discuss about MEP points to check prior to signing the tenancy contract for your food and beverage unit. Food and beverage unit can be a restaurant or a fast food outlet, etc. Prior to signing the tenancy contract, it is advisable to hire a designer or a consultant who can estimate the MEP requirements for your proposed food and beverage unit so that you can use the same to compare with respect to base build provisions. Once you have estimated MEP loads from your designer, the first point to check is whether the proposed space is dedicated for F&B units only, because MEP allocations are done as per intent use of the space. In addition to other services, restaurants will require kitchen ventilation, gas, water supply and drainage provisions, whereas many of these services will not be required for a retail unit. Now let us discuss service-wise points to check. Let us start with HVAC. In HVAC, we need to check following points with respect to estimate and base build provisions. Number 1, chill water flow rate. Number 2, general ventilation, that is general fresh air and general extract. Number 3, kitchen ventilation flow rates, that is kitchen extract and makeup air flow. After checking the flow rates, we need to check the space or location of the makeup air unit and ecology unit. After HVAC, let us look into the points of water supply. In water supply, we need to check 2 points. Number 1, whether there is a dedicated water outlet for the restaurant. Number 2, what is the pipe dia with respect to estimated flow rates. Now let us discuss about drainage. In drainage, we need to check whether there is a dedicated drainage provision for the proposed restaurant. Also, we need to calculate the slope of the drainage pipe and check we can accommodate the slope of the drainage pipe in the screed. Else, we may need to chip the floor or we may need to raise the floor level to accommodate the slope of the drainage pipe. If the unit is in the first floor or above floors, then we need to check number of corings required to be done. Also, the challenges in dealing with the tenants of the below floor. Now let us discuss about power. While estimating the power requirements, ensure that all the kitchen equipment loads are included in your estimate. Also, check the estimated power with respect to base build provision. If base build provisions is less than the estimated load, then check the option of using LPG operated kitchen equipment. If still the estimated load is more than the base build provision, check the consequences of upgrading the power as per the requirement. The main points to check while discussing the consequences of upgrading the power are: number 1, the size of the cable; number 2, the length of the cable; number 3, modifications in the panel and openings in the false ceiling for laying the new cable. If you are leasing multiple units along with your F&B units, then ensure that the power for all the units is being fed from same SMDB. Also be aware of cost implications for upgrading the power of different units as one source. Now let us discuss about LPG. First, we need to segregate the kitchen equipment that will be running on LPG and the items which will be running on the electrical load, and then ensure that the load of all the kitchen equipment which runs on the power is included in your power estimate. Estimate the LPG requirement for the kitchen equipment and check the pipe dia with respect to the estimate and base build provision. Now let us discuss about firefighting. If the void space between the soffit slab and the false ceiling is more than 800 mm, then we need to install sprinklers above the false ceiling in addition to the sprinklers below the false ceiling as per civil defense. Also, we need to check whether zone control valve is provided along with additional sprinkler stub out. Now let us discuss about fire alarm. We need to check whether base build fire alarm system and interfacing point provision is available. If they are not available, you need to consider the same in your costing. As we had discussed in detail about MEP points, I would like to highlight 2 points one more time. That is, number 1, cost of kitchen ventilation system, and number 2, cost of power upgradation if required.